Hey everybody, it's Robot here from Vespa Motorsport and ScooterWest.com here in North America for all things Vespa. Check us out. On to the subject of this video. This is a Vespa LX here. Not just any LX, it's an LX from Germany. The LX50 sold in the United States has always been a little more deluxe than some of the lower end models sold in other parts of the world. And I just want to cover the differences and show you something that's unique that you won't find here in North America. So the LX range of scooters is what replaced the ET4. The ET4 was nearly 10 years old, so around 2005, 2006, the LX was introduced. It's mostly a cosmetic change versus over the ET4 with more angles and sharper lines versus the very ovoid original iMac looking ET4. Love or hate it. I kind of like the edgier look, but I kind of have something partial to the original ET4 because I had one originally. But on to the subject of this video. LX has always sold in North America, always had a painted glove box and a painted floorboard. Painted specifically to match the body color of the scooter. Whether if it was an LX50, which is the slower 30-mile-an-hour scooter, or the LX150, which is capable of about 65 or 70. In many parts of the world, they were able to cut the cost even further of the Vespa LX, the LX50 specifically. And the way they did that is they did kind of a two-tone. The only thing that's painted on the scooter is the body, the handlebars, and the front fender. But the rest of it is this textured black plastic. So if this was a blue scooter, it would still have the same gray textured black plastic. This is a later LX with the Quattro Valviola 50cc motor, 4-valve engine, so it's a little quicker. The scooter originally came from Germany. I have no idea why it's here in California, but somebody brought it over. Pretty cool. I'm always all about European stuff that's a little different, even if it's a cheaper model. But you can see there's no rubber floor rails, it's just a plastic inner body. And that's how they rolled the LX50 in many of the markets, the cut the cost. I wish they would do a lower priced Vespa, such as the Indian SLX and the VLX, which is a 150cc scooter that's very similar to this, based on the LX. It's still manufactured today as a 2019, a lower seat height, manufactured in India. But there's many other aspects I've noticed that where they've cut costs, like it does not even have a halogen headlight. It's just got a regular bulb in there. And you see City Rollers, the shop that originally probably sold or serviced the scooter, has their label on there. From the front, looks just like the LX is here, but when you're sitting on it, you can definitely see the cost savings of the black plastic. Love it or hate it, maybe you're looking to save a little bit of money. This may have been the way to go if you wanted a Vespa. But for America, Vespas are pretty premium products, so they're always kind of the top range models and they're imported here. So LX in North America was from 2006 all the way up till 2016 when the LXV. North America was the last market to have the LX, and it was the LXV that had for one more year in 2016 and overlapped with the Primavera and Sprint. For the rest of the world, it was kind of like a 10-year span, or a little less than 10-year span of the LX range. In some ways, it's still carried on with the tooling where they're manufacturing something very similar to the LX in India. Just want to share that with everybody, just some knowledge of the Vespas from the mid-2000s, essentially, kind of what carried over to now what is the Primavera and Sprint that's replaced these models. Just some knowledge about those bikes. I'm kind of always interested in all the different models. Until next time, it's the Robot here. Check us out.